Hi, I'm David. This is Jelena. She's not wearing a mic, so I'm talking. She's just smiling. And we're going to do a class right now, a little flow that is about the hips and the lower back, and basically just some light overall stretching. And I'm going to talk you through it. Yellen is going to do it. So try to just follow the instructions, but if you're not sure, you can always look up and see what Yellen is doing. Okay, so let's start in downward dog. You'll need enough space. If you have a mat, that's great. Use your mat. It'll be easier for grip. If you don't have a mat, then it's probably fine on a nice clean floor. And I want you just to spend a minute here relaxing, basically. Breathing, letting your breath start to sound at the base of the throat. Just tuning into it. And shifting your weight side to side. Feeling your body out. Reaching from your shoulders. Softening your neck and just letting your head drop down towards the floor. Take another couple of deep breaths here. Good. And then I want you to come down onto your knees. So shift your weight forward, bring your shoulders over your wrists and bend your knees. Good. And then pressing into your hands, drop your hips towards your heels. Keep your feet flexed though. So you're going to reach through your arms, bring your hips back towards your heels like you're doing a child's pose, but you're still on the balls of the feet, stretching out the ankles here and stretching out your lower back. Let your head drop down towards the floor. Good. And then go forward again into your table position, and then keep going forward and down into an upward dog, just dropping your hips. Good. Shifting onto the tops of the feet. Pressing down through the toes, spin your arms in, let your hips drop down towards the floor, and just very gently extend up through the throat, lifting the chin, gaze towards the nose. Good, and then bend the knees again, pressing into the knees and the feet and the hands. Shift your weight back into a tabletop position, and then lift into downward dog. Good, and now inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Good, and then come down onto your left knee. And bring your hands onto your right knee, both hands pressing into the knee, and start to bend the left knee and drop your hips forward. Good. Pressing into your hands here, press your ribs back into your body, press your ribs and your chest away from your right knee, and start to target stretching the front of the left hip that way. You'll feel it in the left psoas. Breathing there, just finding the appropriate amount of effort where you feel stretching, but easy stretching, warming it up. Good, and then you can bring your hands down to the floor. Try to bring both your arms down to the inside of your right knee if you can. And then walk your hands forward. See how low you can go. See, maybe you can bring your forearms or your elbows down to the floor. If not, just walking the hands wherever you're comfortable. And try to keep that right leg close to the side body. You're still on the right foot, and dropping your right hip down. Good. And now lock your hands back until your arms are straight. And stay on your left hand now. You're going to roll to the outside of your left foot and the outside of the right foot, but keep the feet where they are. So roll to the outside of the right foot, and then let the left leg straighten, and the outside of the left hip is heavy. Try to find that stretch in the outside of the left hip and the waist. You can do like Jelena did, bring the right hand up if you want, or you can keep the hand on the floor, finding the stretch there. Flex both your feet. That's it. And keep trying to pull your left hip towards your right heel. Pulling it under. Try tucking the tailbone if you want to increase the amount of resistance, the amount of stretch. And then release. Come back forward with both hands. Press into the hands on the floor. That's it. And then lifting your left knee, lift your hips, step your right foot back. Good, and then step your left leg forward in between your hands. Come down onto your right knee. Put both your hands on your left knee. And then you're going to come into a lunge position, pressing into your hands. Good, tuck your tailbone. That's it, push your ribs away from your hips now, straightening your arms, finding that stretch in the front of the right hip. Soften your jaw. Feel the stretch through the psoas. Good, and then bring both hands down to the inside of your left foot. That's it, good. And then start to walk those hands forward. So you choose how deep you're going to go. If you can, you'll bring your forearms right down onto the floor, elbows down. Keep the left foot down. That's it. If you want to increase the amount of stretch happening in your hips right now, then you can lift your right knee off the floor as well, but it'll get pretty deep. Try to roll that left sit bone down, the left hip down. Breathing in that. Take another deep breath here. Good, and then straighten your arms, walk your hands back. And you're going to roll onto the outside now of so straighten the right leg first, roll onto the outside of the right and the left foot, flexing both of your feet. Come onto that right hand, and you can keep the left hand on the floor, or you could catch the left waist, or hold the outside of the left thigh. And then keep trying to activate your right leg. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze your bum a little bit. Keep activating your ankles, dorsiflexing the feet, and start to drop the outside of the right hip down towards the floor. Find that stretch. See if you can find the stretch in your waist as well. Good. And then turn forward again. Bring both your hands down, step your left foot back, and come back into a downward facing dog. Again, just take a few breaths here, stretching it out. Pushing into the index knuckles of the hands. Try to wrap your triceps down towards the floor. Let your chest drop a little bit. Pull your tailbone, sits bones down. Good. And then come forward onto your knees, both knees. So coming down and forward and lifting up into an Ustrasana type position. So you're going to lift your hands off the floor and catch your waist. So we're going to start first with an anterior tilt. So stick your bum back and bring your chest forward like an angry chicken. And then push down through the tops of the feet, lift through the center of your chest. Take a nice deep breath in, and just using the strength of your legs, let your shoulders start to come back towards your feet. Breathe here. Breathe here, holding your waist, lifting out of your lower back. Keep lifting through the chest. Keep pressing down through your feet. See if you can hold that anterior tilt and really pull back through your lower belly. Stretching it out. Good. And then come back up. And come down, hips towards your heels, sit right down, head to the floor, stretch your arms out, coming into a child's pose. And then if you have like a child or a partner or a pet that'll help you, they could press on your hips slightly for a second, stretch your lower back. And then come back up. We'll try that again. And so this time we're going to reach the hands back towards the feet if you want to. Otherwise, you can just keep the hands on the waist. So stick your bum back, chest goes forward, and then think about as the shoulders come back, the thighs go forward, lift out of your back ribs. If you're comfortable here, you can reach back and bring the hands towards the feet with your fingers pointing towards the wrists. Good. Just feel the strength of your legs. Keep pressing your toes down into the floor. Keep lifting those back ribs up. Soften your gaze down towards your nose. Take a few deep breaths here. And release. And then catch your waist and inhale. Come all the way back up. And then exhale. Hands to the floor. Hips back onto the heels. Again, just take a stretch in your child's pose. Good. And then press back Through your heels, lift your hips, come back into a downward facing dog. That's it. And then start to walk the feet in towards the hands slowly, coming into a standing forward bend. That's it. Bend your knees a little bit so that your chest can rest on your legs, and hug your arms around your legs, breathing here. If it feels comfortable, you could start to straighten the legs, but try not to lose the contact between the torso and the legs. Good. And then you can release and try to keep your legs together. You're going to bring your hands on the floor and then slowly lower down into a squat position. If you need to, just open your knees up, make it easier. Coming all the way down, holding here. Let your head drop down, make yourself into a little bit of a ball. And then sit all the way down, back onto the floor. Good. And then from here, if you want to, you could just sit and do a little bit of breathing, meditation. Otherwise, you could lie back and relax. It's up to you. But we'll leave you here. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.